Hey everyone, Izzy and MJ from Endless RVing. We have a video that we wish we didn't have to do, but we try to share everything about our RV adventures and just our life in general. So many of you have come up to us at shows in different places and said, we feel like we're part of your family. Like we know you, even though you don't know us, even though that sounds weird. This is a follow-up video to one we did about 2.5 years ago. And we just wanted to keep you guys updated because we feel it's important for you to know.
So in March of 2022, we let everybody know that our dog Sierra, who many of you follow in our videos, was diagnosed with mast cell skin cancer. And they told us it was low grade and that, you know, she may need surgery, may not. We opted against surgery and just let her have quality of life. We didn't want to put her through that. Sierra's approximately around 11 because we got her when she was around 2. A little backstory, August 27th, 2015, I met her for the first time. She was found on the streets of a very dangerous area in New Jersey and just wandering, and was brought into a shelter, and then a rescue took her in. We had just lost our last dog, who was a Doberman, Pharaoh. That was Izzy's dog when we met. I went on Pet Finder and I saw her face and I immediately knew that I wanted this dog. So I went to meet her on that day in August 2015, immediately fell in love, told him I found our dog. And on September 7th of 2015, Sierra came home to be a part of our family. She ran in the house, ran down the hallway, and took a huge dump right in the hallway. I'll never forget that. She came in with a little Kong type toy that looked like the earth. I still have it, I kept that toy. And immediately became part of the family. She was our only dog at that point, and she was such a wonderful addition at that time, was just happy all the time, and so much love to give, and just wanted to love and be loved. And then in 2018, we brought Bowser into our family, and the two of them, she ignored him for about 3 weeks. She wanted nothing to do with him, and then they became best friends. And they played all the time. They just bonded. They would lay together in the shape of a heart a lot of the times. And it was just wonderful. Many of you saw them in our videos. They're just very loving and sweet dogs.
Yeah, we do a lot of videos, and we talk about sometimes breed restrictions and all our campground reviews. You know, one of the breeds that are always on there are pit bulls, and it's really out of, we both believe, ignorance. Now, you've been a trainer for a long time. We've owned dogs, both of us, for a long time, and aggression in pit bulls is really not the norm. They're very, very friendly dogs, very happy, athletic, strong, and she was that, right? She was just loved kids.
Right.
Would roll on her back for kids.
Always, yeah. And I'm going to request too, I mean, you can put what you want in the comments, but I request that you don't tell us your horror stories about pit bulls like people do sometimes.
We could give you 100 horror stories on labs.
On anything. There's bad in every breed, every occupation, everything.
Every person.
This is a positive video. So she recently just started showing some symptoms that, you know, she has definitely declined over the last couple years since she was diagnosed with the cancer, but she did great. She was, you know, she played ball, she would tug with Bowser, she was her happy-go-lucky self, but I definitely saw a little slowing of her happy-go-lucky personality. We started seeing some symptoms that were not good. Unfortunately, we were in Tennessee working at the Motorhome Expo. So we had a pet sitter here who is wonderful, and she knows our dogs very well. Whenever we have to go to shows, the dogs stay here with her, and she's amazing. And she said, you know, there's some things going on, we're not really sure. So I was terrified. I was actually ready to fly home the next day. I was looking up ticket prices and ready to go. And then the next morning she said she's doing better. So this was about about a week ago, and 6 days. And we had about 2 days. She said she's rolling on her back in the grass, and she's going on walks. And then the night before we were due to come home, I was happy. I was like, great, she's doing better. I don't have to fly home. So Saturday, June 8th, she told me again that I'm concerned. There's some blood coming out in urine, not to get too crazy, and other things, just like lethargic and a lot of other things. So, we got home early and took her to the emergency vet on Sunday, June 9th. and they did an ultrasound, and we just knew she wasn't herself. They found a huge tumor on her spleen, hemangiosarcoma. It's called. Apparently, it's very common. A dog dies every 2 minutes from this type of tumor, and it can be in various places: the spleen, heart, liver. And the vet said you could do surgery. Sierra was like 11 years old. We're not doing surgery on some, a dog that age. If you do surgery, she could last 3 months. If you do nothing, it could be a matter of weeks. So obviously, Sierra, from the beginning, the reason we didn't do surgery on her mast cell tumors is we wanted her to have quality of life. And that was always something that we have said,
yeah,
right?
With all our dogs, before all the miracles of veterinary medicine, like, dogs just want to be happy. I mean, that's the way we're around them, and it's not about us. Like, when we always had this discussion, it's not about what we want for our feelings. We have to think about what they want, and no dog wants to feel like. I mean, we could just see it. She wasn't happy. She
wasn't. And the vet said, if you want to take her home for a day or two and just spend some time with her, I wanted to get her sushi. That's her favorite. And we kept going back and forth. And the vet was amazing at this emergency hospital, because this was on a Sunday. And, we kept talking about it. And when we said we just love her too much to put her through that, and the fear was that this could burst, and if it burst, she would have internal bleeding, and then it would just be really bad. We made the decision to put her to sleep on Sunday. So it was June 9th. When I tell you that, sorry, Sierra was unlike any dog I ever had, and she was my soul dog. If you've ever had a dog like that you were just so connected to, you could look into their eyes, and I've said this before, and you just know what the other one is thinking. She would sit there and stare deep into my soul all the time, not just when she was sick, but best dog ever. And it was horrible, and I held her as we put her to sleep, and she went peaceful. They had actually kind of had her sedated anyway from the ultrasound, so we just let her stay that way. And because the vet said, "Do you want me to wake her up?" So I said, no, that would make it harder on us, harder on her. So we just left her sedated, and then she just went peacefully. Bowser is so this was Sunday. This video, I believe, is coming out on a Saturday. So it was Sunday, June 9th, and today is Tuesday, so it's been just about 2 days, and he's definitely struggling a little bit. It's not as bad as I thought. Again, they were very bonded. I don't know if it'll get worse with time. I hope it doesn't. I'm trying to keep him very busy and active and playing and things like that, and just giving him lots of love. There's a large presence missing in our home. I wanted to mention too that we'll have a vlog coming out from the Tennessee show where we were mentioning that Sierra wasn't doing well. So this is coming out before that. So hopefully people will
put 2 + 2 together.
Yeah. This will be before that. We did the right thing for her. It's just the hardest decision to have to let go of a pet whose family that you just wish they could be here forever. But that's the thing that's tough about having a dog.
So we'll be back at you guys with some new videos, but we're just going to end this one not our normal way. We're just going to put some pictures and videos of times we had and videos that we have, so you guys can enjoy.
And again, we just wanted to share this because you've become part of our family, and so many of you, since she was diagnosed 2 years ago, always asking, how's Sierra doing? So I didn't want to make this video. Believe me, I don't like talking about this, but I wanted to share it so people know she's gone over the rainbow bridge, and she's probably chasing all the dogs and playing with lots of tennis balls right now.